Rehoboth Beach, Delaware, home to the nation's summer capital, a thriving literary and LGBTQ community, and home to Kathy Carpenter, a transgender activist who wants justice for members of the nonprofit she runs who were cheated out of money they spent on an adult prom charity event that never happened.
We ordered prom dresses, we did makeup, we did hair. We had all these things ready to go, and then at the last minute it was canceled. We just spent a lot of time trying to get our money back. And Marsh had promised and promised and promised, but she never delivered on that promise.
Empty promises are a common thread among the many victims of Anna March, a.k.a. Nancy Lott, a.k.a. Delaney Anderson, a.k.a. Nancy Cruz, all aliases accused of defrauding nonprofits and unsuspecting aspiring authors of hundreds of thousands of dollars over the last 20 years.
She did a very good job of sort of putting on an appearance of being very collected, being very driven.
An expose of the 50-year-old writer's schemes spanning from San Diego to Washington, D.C. were published in the Los Angeles Times in July, including how over $400,000 went missing from a charity auction March oversaw for more than a dozen public radio stations in 2006. March, who then went by the name Nancy Cruz, was later ordered by a Washington, D.C. judge to pay back over $380,000.
I mean, it's kind of my responsibility to warn other people, man. She can't continue doing this.
Craig Clifton, a Dewey Beach chef for one of March's writing workshops, says he was sexually harassed and threatened with blackmail after demanding to be paid the $1,300 he was owed for his work.
I cooked meals for everybody. I did a couple lessons. And then finally I was like, look, you just need to get me my money. My electricity's been shut off. I mean, the breaking point was when she threatened to publicly shame me. She said she had pictures and videos of me, and if I went public and said something to other people, she'd release them or she'd show them to other people.
March denies the claim, saying in a statement that Clifton, quote, never sent an invoice for his fees and expenses. Anna Short, an aspiring writer, worked as an assistant for March and was supposed to be reimbursed for the $9,000 bill she got after helping March host a writers' conference in Los Angeles. Months of excuses turned into 2 years of waiting, until March finally offered a promissory note as the solution.
She agreed to come up with this promissory note. I asked her to have it notarized. She did. She made the first one in full. It was like a week late, but she did pay me, and she has not made the subsequent payments since then.
Short is still owed around $3,300 today. None of March's victims in Rehoboth Beach have filed lawsuits. Many have tried to get their money back. Few succeed.